What goes up must come down, and for this list, they went way down. They had the world in the palm of their hands, then it fell apart. From major controversies to downright illegal behavior, here are the top 10 child stars who completely ruined their careers. Stick around to the end because the last one will blow your mind. Let's get started. Orlando Brown.
Do you smell that?
Throughout the late 90s and early 2000s, Brown was a prolific child star, starring as Eddie Thomas in Disney's That's So Raven, as well as in the likes of Family Matters and Max Keeble's Big Move. He also did voiceover work for Disney shows like Fillmore and The Proud Family.
They think you did, and you're the only one that can squash this.
Unfortunately, Brown fell on some hard times and was involved in numerous legal issues. He's also been considered to be mentally unstable.
And how old are your kids?
I got a 2-year-old, 2-year-old, 5, no.
And what's the 2-year-old's name?
2-year-old, still in the belly. Still in the belly, we don't know yet.
Claiming that he was Michael Jackson's son on Dr. Phil, as well as breaking into his friend's Las Vegas restaurant and declaring that Nick Cannon performed acts on him while dressed as a woman. Safe to say, he's pretty far from his Disney days.
He's financially in shambles. His living arrangements is in shambles. His whole life is in shambles right now.
Jake T. Austin. Best known for playing the role of Max Russo on the well-renowned Wizards of Waverly Place.
Max.
Jake is a 5-time Young Artist Award nominee and starred alongside Selena Gomez on the show, which came to an end in January of 2012. Just a year later, he was arrested for a DUI after an officer pulled him over for driving without his headlights on. To add insult to injury, a month later he crashed into 3 parked cars, which resulted in major damage. According to witnesses, he then threw a bottle of vodka out of the window and fled the scene in an Uber. When it happened, he had the role of Jesus Foster on The Fosters, but he was quickly replaced for season 3. Bella Thorne. Bella became popular back in 2010. She played Cece Jones alongside Zendaya in the Disney sitcom Shake It Up. Now Zendaya has kept up her image and persona as an actress, but Thorne has gone in the complete opposite direction. Like many other Disney stars, she chose to adopt a bad girl image. This caused her to be hit with numerous controversies, namely being accused of making racist comments and copying beauty brands. Furthermore, Freeform, the TV network owned by Disney, deemed her uncontrollable and crazy. Thorne also willingly posted inappropriate photos of herself online. Apparently, she was trying to beat a hacker. Considering her young audience, this was not a good move. Seems like she's trying to get as far away from Disney as possible. Adam Hicks. Starring as Luther Waffles and Zeke and Luther between 2009 and 2012. The series was based around Luther and his best friend Zeke as they attempted to become world-famous skateboarders. Adam also starred in the Disney Channel movie Lemonade, as well as in Pair of Kings, but it all came crashing down in 2018 when he was arrested in connection with a number of street robberies, alongside his girlfriend Danny Tamburo. Reports say that the couple held elder citizens at gunpoint and demanded their wallets. This resulted in them being charged with 3 counts of felony attempted second-degree robbery. I think it's pretty safe to say that he won't be returning to Disney anytime soon.
Yeah.
Lindsay Lohan. Arguably the most infamous celebrity to have fallen off. In her glory days, Lohan was basically a certified Disney princess, starring in hit after hit like The Parent Trap, Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen, and Freaky Friday.
My God, so I'm not an only child, I'm a twin.
Not to mention the extremely popular Mean Girls. However, her life took a major turn in 2006. Lohan spiraled into addiction and was hit with several legal issues. She attended rehab, lost her roles, her status, and faced numerous newsworthy arrests. Throughout the years, Lohan attempted to make various comebacks, but nothing really worked. It wasn't until the late 2010s that her career started making a recovery. She served as a judge on The Masked Singer Australia, as well as serving in the British TV program Sick Note. Shia Labeouf.
Just do it! Yes, you can!
Labeouf has definitely been a successful actor in his adult years, but his career actually began as a child, playing Louis Stevens on Disney Channel's Even Stevens. The show ran for 3 years, and Labeouf managed to pick up an Emmy Award for Outstanding Performer in a children's series for his work. However, things took a turn for the worse, as he later faced numerous controversies as he descended into alcoholism, including disorderly conduct, public drunkenness, plagiarism, and profane tirades over the 2010s. Thankfully, Labeouf entered rehab and therapy, where he was actually diagnosed with PTSD.
I went through like an existential crisis.
Lohan. Lohan played the role of Miranda Sanchez, Lizzie's best friend on the iconic sitcom Lizzie McGuire.
Hi, I'm Elaine from Lizzie McGuire. You're watching Disney Channel.
In 2002, she won an award for Best Supporting Young Actress for her work in the show. Her career looked to be extremely promising, until it wasn't. In July of 2007, Lohan was caught with narcotics and charged with felony possession. She pled guilty and entered a plea deal which entailed her attending rehab for her charges to be dropped. She completed it and successfully avoided prosecution, but her career in music and TV was effectively over. Since then, she's done some acting for a web series, a movie called Royal Kill, and cameoed in Easy A. Jake Paul. Now you may not know this, but Jake Paul's career actually kicked off when he starred in Disney Channel's Bizaardvark.
What did he say? I don't trust him.
Now you could argue that his career is definitely still very successful, and you'd be right, but he certainly burned the bridges connecting him to a traditional television career. Jake was actually fired from the show due to his reckless public behavior. Not surprising after taking a look at his YouTube channel. While his videos still garner millions of views, Jake has become one of the most controversial figures on the platform. His home in Calabasas was recently raided by the FBI, and several weapons were confiscated. It still remains unclear as to how they got the warrant for the raid, but recent reports say that it had something to do with the fact that he was at the Arizona Mall looting back in late May. Mitchell Musso. Starring in the likes of Hannah Montana, Phineas and Ferb, and Pair of Kings, as well as appearing in the Disney Channel movie Life is Rough.
You've got a pop quiz coming up in 5th period.
Musso was an incredibly successful child star. However, his life took a turn for the worse when he was pulled over and charged under a DUI suspicion. The incident proved highly controversial, and Musso was promptly fired and written out of Pair of Kings. Moreover, his prank show was cancelled. He still continued to voice Jeremy Johnson on Phineas and Ferb, and appeared in a few episodes of Milo Murphy's Law. With that being said, Musso's career isn't entirely over, but has certainly taken a big hit. Jeremy Jackson. Best known for his role as Hobie Buchanan on Baywatch, Jackson was just 10 years old when he joined the show for season 2. That's right, a 10-year-old was on Baywatch. It was during this time on the show that he began going down the wrong path. His ego started to grow and he started taking substances. This terrible combination led him to quit the series. He was later arrested for having a narcotics lab in his home. He received help and seemingly cleaned himself up. Unfortunately, this story doesn't end there. In 2015, Jackson was arrested again for stabbing a woman after he allegedly tried to steal her boyfriend's car, and he was sentenced to 9 months in jail. Did we miss anyone? Let us know in the comments below. Also, which in this list was your childhood favorite? Leave a like if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to never miss out on future content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.